Hi everyone, it's Catherine. Sorry about the lighting. It has become so difficult to find time to film after this time change. But anyway, I went to Sephora for their VIB or VIB rouge like sale or whatever. And at the time I was actually just VIB, and over the course of like the 3 days it was on or whatever, I became VIB rouge. And of course this year's thing, which I've already taken the card out of here, you just open it and it looks like that, and then that has your card, but it also has like your access to the beauty studio, you know, like the counter or whatever that's in the middle of your Sephora. And then it also has the Marc Jacobs exclusive lipstick, and it is the La Marque lip cream in So Rouge. I have not tried it yet, actually. I should have put a lip gloss or something on for this. So that is the color. Just a really pretty opaque, pretty kind of blue-red. It's super cute packaging. Of course, it's extremely tiny, but for the holidays, that's kind of nice. So I was really, that was kind of like my goal this year, was to finally get to be a rouge, and I did it. So there you go. The next couple of things were like gift items, so I'm not going to swatch them for you, but this is what I got during the sale. So everything was 20% off. So I got the Urban Decay 5 travel set of 5, and it's got Perversion, which I love, and then Zodiac, which is a really pretty deep kind of emerald green, Delirious, which again, like that amethyst jewel tone, Accuse, really deep blue, and then Muse, which was like a kind of taupey dark brown. Really pretty colors, great travel size to put in like a kit or for a beginner, because I think the thing was only like $29, which for me that was like a really good price. And then I ended up getting it a little bit cheaper, which made this like perfect. And then for this same person, I actually got them one of the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, and the color is Exorcism, and it's like a deep berry wine color, so really deep. I think she'll really like it. And then for a really good friend of mine, I got the Snow Bunny bronzer. She's really pale and has never used any of the Too Faced bronzers, but has really wanted to, and I think she'll love them. So I was able to get it a little cheaper, and I figured it'd be a nice surprise. And then of course I had to pick up one of my favorite foundations, or another one of them. It's the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. I get the shade Medium, and I'm looking at maybe buying the shade Tan this summer just to see if I like it or not, but I think for the winter I'll be okay with Medium. Oh shoot. I got, so every year I pick up a couple of the Sephora favorites kits, and I always end up missing the ones that are like just exclusive to JCPenney. They have like on there, it'll literally say Sephora inside JCPenney. You can see that maybe? Yep. Okay. So to me those are a better value. To me, they're usually just cheaper. They had one back in the spring that was like $20, and you had like a perfume, rollerball, beauty blender, and then like 3 other items, and I think it was even the Too Faced like chocolate bronzer, which I love. That's my bronzer of choice. So the first thing I picked up when I went into the store was this. It is the lip kit. It was $32, so whatever was 20% off of that. I mean, for that is like a stupid good deal. There is one of these that came in another kit that I'll swatch one for you when I get to it, because I think I may give it to somebody just because I don't need two of them. This is a mini Kat Von D, and it is in the shade Bauhaus, or Bauhaus? It's a matte shade, which I have Noble, and then I have a few other colors in this type of lipstick, which I usually love their formula. I have not worn this on my lips yet, but this formula seems like it is buildable, but you definitely need to work it a little bit. Definitely something I wouldn't wear without a lip liner. It just kind of feels, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's just that shade or whatever, but. And then one of the Too Faced melted candy, or melted lipsticks, and this is in the shade Candy, and it was a pretty good size, and it's just a really nice shiny kind of color. This light, I swear, see, it's definitely a pinker, it's more opaque, almost feels just easier to work with. This is a bite lipstick that I would never probably have bought for myself, but I'm really intrigued by it and kind of excited to wear it. It's literally brown, like brown. So really cool. I do love the formula of these. Really excited about that. And something else I'm not going to swatch for you guys and I haven't tried yet was the No Bleeding Lips lip liner. I may actually just make this a stocking stuffer for somebody, just because I think they might like it, and I already have a clear lip pencil that I really like, as well as like a million other lip pencils, so. And then there is a Smashbox lipstick in this called Magenta Matte, and I'll swatch it for you later because I've already swatched the one in the other bag. And then this was a NARS, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is full size. It's actually a very, very similar red to the Marc Jacobs red. Really, really similar. I don't know how well you can tell. This is probably like the most awful thing ever. But they're very similar. This is just a little deeper. Oops. This is the NARS red in Red Lizard. And then that's the Marc Jacobs red. Very, very similar. The Marc Jacobs is almost just a little bit more blue toned. So, really, really pretty color. I actually love the box. I kind of could see either like packaging up another gift in this or something like that. Like I could just think this is a really pretty box that could be used again for some reason. So, and I actually haven't opened this because it just, not that I'm being any type of way, it just didn't look like the best quality bag. And I had gotten a couple, yeah, it doesn't feel that great, but it's really cute, and I could see taking things back and forth, or if you had somebody who just was like super, like just a Sephora themed, I could see where this would be a really cute like bag to package some stuff up in. It honestly looks like it could hold a bunch, and it feels pretty sturdy, but at the same time it feels cheap. I don't know how to make that make sense, but I've loved the whole gold thing that they're doing this year. So yeah, that was a kind of a nice little freebie. And then this was another Sephora JCPenney. This was another Sephora JCPenney exclusive. Let me see if I can turn So it has got some of the Smashbox cleansing water, which so far I have been using the heck out of. I love this stuff. So it comes with this, and you can see I really have been liking it because the sun is awful. But I've definitely been using it. And then it also has a full-size Midnight Cowboy Rides Again from Urban Decay. This is just a really beautiful color. It has been like an all-time favorite of mine for probably forever. It's just a great lid color. There's a lot of sparkle. It's just kind of a silvery light taupe. Just really pretty. It's got a little bit of pink to it. And then there's a Tarte blush. It's not full size, but it's definitely a good amount. And I'm not somebody who would normally buy Tarte items. So there you go. Nice peachy color. Don't know that I would have put it in like a winter gift set. It's not my favorite color, but it will definitely come in handy because I'll buy everything else except for blush. Like blush, I just like get in samples and stuff. I'm like, oh, I like this now. One of my all-time favorite mascaras. They're real. I love having little sizes of that. Another Kat Von D lipstick. This is called Underage Red. Really, really pretty. Basically looks like a mixture. Basically looks like NARS Red Lizard. It's this one. It's just a little lighter. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's almost a mixture of these two put together, the Marc Jacobs and the Red Lizard from NARS, but it kind of is. So, and then Stila, I love this eyeliner. It's awesome, and it is basically waterproof. It doesn't flake, it stays on forever, and then a really nice size of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Smells so good. And then a really nice and soft makeup bag. This is one thing I will say, this is extremely like nice material. And the other bag I'm gonna show you is the same way. They just did a really great job on those bags. So that was $39, and then obviously like 20% off. So that's an amazing deal. And along with like blushes, one of those things that I've always like want to get into or like is the beauty blender. I like fought so hard to try to not get on that wagon, but I just knew I would never buy it alone. Like first, I'm like, I'm not spending $20 on a sponge. That's no way, never gonna happen. So it was really nice when this was $49 and this is a $20 value, and this is basically like a $20 value. So I was like, okay, I can do that. And I love this Elizabeth and James Black. I actually do love the white. I feel like I'm the only one who loves both of them as much. Well, I take that back. I do actually love the black better, but I got the white for Christmas last year. I'm not a huge fan of rollerballs, but I have both of them in only rollerballs. So I've actually taken out the Tarte. How is this possible? The sun is like following me. I've taken out the Tarte Sculptor already out because it's in my makeup bag because I needed a new one. I am full-heartedly in love with that product. I use it to contour underneath my foundation, and then the combination using that and this, plus then the Chocolate Soleil on top of it, it's amazing. Your contour looks so natural. It's just really pretty. I'm definitely going to do an updated foundation routine. And then that brings me to the next thing in this bag, which is this Formula X nail polish. Fell in love with this kind of nail polish back when it came in another Sephora like favorites, and it was like their bronze favorites or something, and it was a really nice nude color, and this one basically is the same way. It's still like a nude or like a like a nude. Anyway, it is what I have on my nails right now. And ignore this nail because I don't know what happened to it. But it's just a really nice soft color. There's no shimmer to it. It's just a little lighter than skin tone. Makes you look really tan and makes you look like you have really long fingers. I love those colors. This is the shade Astronomical. Again, there is a beauty blender in here, which I have not tried yet, but I'm super excited. The only thing I'm not excited about is that mine seems to have like a little spot on it when I opened the bag. It's almost like purple. You may or may not be able to see it, but. And then a couple of other things. What I loved the most about these bags and why I had to get both is because there's they're real sample size in there, which I love. I don't know what it is about that mascara, but I love it. It's my favorite, but I never pay for it because they give it in so many samples. So this is the Smashbox lipstick that came in the other lip gift set. It was the only like drawback about getting both of these for me. I was like, I don't want to be that person who, I got the gift sets for myself. Like, I love that. Merry Christmas to me. It's already happened. That's it. That's probably all I'm gonna do for myself. Really gorgeous color. This is probably the most me shade out of the whole bag, but I just think this is so pretty. It's just a really pink shade. I would have almost liked it if it was a little bit lighter and frostier, because that's just that's me. But the fact that it's really matte is also kind of a nice change up if I wanted to have a little bit more natural eye and make this my really bold lip. So, and then there is the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. Never used this, but I'm really excited. I love everything that I try from Makeup Forever. A full size of the Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper. I love this liner. It is actually my favorite. I love this Stila too, but this is totally the best liquid liner ever, or liquid felt tip kind of liner. And then a all-nighter makeup setting spray. This stuff is pretty good, but my best friend who I'm getting the liners for loves it, so I think I'm just gonna put this in her stocking, because it's just not something that I use that much. And then the last thing in this gift bag is a NARS eyeshadow in the color Himalaya. It is very kind of similar. It's just a little bit deeper, not as pink, more taupe, and with less glitter to it. But again, a really, really great lid color or kind of inner highlight color. Really pretty. And again, this bag is so nice and soft, and it's kind of reflective, but the texture of the material is just like really, really soft. So, and then another bandwagon that I was trying not to jump on is, of course, the Clairsonic. So I knew, again, something I never would want to pay full price for. Did a lot of research on it. Ended up going with the Mia 2. Was on sale for $120. You guys, after tax with the discount, I paid $101. I paid $101.60, I believe, for this whole thing, which I was really, 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 really pleased about. I was looking at the Starry Night, which was like the special on Sephora. They had it. It's $149 right now on the website. They had it for $129 for some reason, and then it had sold out like right before I was gonna purchase it. It was okay. I mean, I think I would have used the skincare part of that in there more than what's in this particular gift set, but it didn't help that, or it didn't hurt that this was on sale, like on major sale, and I don't know, I just really felt good about this purchase. So it comes in its little box, and now that I've opened it all up. So I did get the second one, and it comes in this. Come on now. See? Okay, it's a light pink. It does come with the carrying case and the Slink charger, and then it shows you that it does clean up to 6 times better than cleansing alone. This is what the charger looks like. This is what the carrying case looks like, and I actually took it this weekend to my boyfriend's house. He was actually with me when I bought it and helped me like make the decision. And so what it does is it's almost like magnetized. And you hear how it like, so it just kind of sticks on there. And then I was really pleased with the shade. The Starry Night was a deep blue shade, and that was at my local Sephora / JCPenney, the one that's like 10-15 minutes from my work, or 10 minutes from my work. They had like a dark blue one like what was on the website. However, I'm pretty pleased with the really light pink one. I think it's really feminine and girly, and I feel like I personally would just like the lighter color of it. Not that the blue would have been bad, because blue's like totally my favorite color, but I just I don't mind this pinky lavender color. So the bottom, you just click it on, and then you can actually make it go faster by clicking the top button. So that is speed 2, speed 1. You can maybe hear a change in there, but I think it is really, really, really nice. And then it makes like a, you'll hear it maybe. Little noise told you to like move to the next section. So they're basically saying do your forehead for like 20 minutes or so, and then kind of do this area for like 20 minutes, 20 seconds, and then your cheeks for 10. It does come with the sensitive brush head first. And it's a little difficult to get off. Okay, here we go. And so this is really cool, and it actually, evidently you like change them every 3 months, and they do come with the sensitive head. Mine came with just 1 brush head. Usually some of the sets will come with 2, but you can actually, for just like the eye area and nose, this piece will come out of this. And then you can really work those smaller areas, which would also be a good time to use that like second speed, just to get things really nice and clean. And I've used the Purity Cleanser. It's a 3-in-1 cleanse for face and eyes. Great for taking off makeup, really, for me. But I definitely am not a huge fan. I will probably use it on like spa nights, but other than that, I don't think I'll like repurchase it. And then I've not tried the Truth Serum Collagen Booster, which is like a vitamin C serum for Ole Henriksen, but I can't imagine that this would be bad. And then the Bare Minerals Active Cell Renewal Night Serum is in there. I can't imagine again that this is going to be not good. I just don't know if I'm going to like it better than the skincare routine that I'm already using. This again, I may actually just pass on to my mom. She's really sensitive, in particular about her sunscreens. And Peter Thomas Roth is just like, to me, they do the best when it comes to sunscreen. I really like this. It's Max Sheer All Day Moisture Defense Lotion Sunscreen, oil-free, anti-aging, broad spectrum, SPF 30, lasting hydration, smoothing aloe. Again, I'm sensitive to aloe, so I'm really not gonna want to use this, but again, great reason to pass on to her. And then vitamins A, C, and E, and provitamin B5, which I think is really cool. They're just the best for sunscreen. They're just the best. So that was my haul from Victoria's Secret. That's coming later. This is my haul from Sephora. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more from me, subscribe to my channel. That way you get notifications every time I post a video, and we can go through this holiday season together. I definitely am going to do some gift guides as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.